Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to a Sims 4 showcase. And basically what this is just me creating characters for the sole purpose of sharing them with you here on YouTube and on the gallery, the Sims 4 community gallery. And yeah, what I do sometimes is build a house to kind of go along with the Sims. That way you can either have just the Sims or just the house or both. But this time I just made just the Sims. And I didn't go too elaborate with their story because I wanted you guys to have the freedom to be able to create their own story. But I did do just a little bit of a history on them and how they met because they are newlyweds and their names are Garrison and Mallya Jennings. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give just a little bit of a history on them, how they met, so you can kind of understand where they're coming from. They both went to the same art school. He was going into the culinary arts program, and she was going into the medium painting and drawing and things of that nature. And yeah, and so their paths did not really cross too much, but when they did, they definitely noticed each other. And but yet they spent a big chunk of the time never even speaking or anything like that because they were both kind of busy and they didn't know each other, and it just the opportunity never presented itself. Well, one day, Malia decided, you know what, I am going to make it happen. I just think he's so attractive, and I've got to know who he is. And so the next time she saw him across the way, she made a point to go meet him. She's just confident like that. And so she went and she introduced herself, and he was so flattered, of course, and very excited because, like I said, he had noticed her too. Um, but yet he just never the opportunity never presented itself for him. So anyways, from that point on they just kind of started really noticing each other more and more and waving, and as time went on they started really making a point to bump into each other and to speak, and before you know it they just kind of fell in love, and it happened very naturally. They didn't make it happen, it just happened, and it was just a beautiful thing. I will go ahead and go through their aspirations and traits and let you kind of get to familiar with who they are. Okay, we'll start off with Garrison since I already have him targeted. His aspiration is, of course, to be a master chef. That's what he went to art school for, and that's what his goal in life is, to become a master chef. And I think he will succeed at that. His traits are he's self assured, he's neat, and he has this kind of just natural ability in the kitchen. So he has this essence of flavor, which the little trait description says Sims with the essence of flavor make higher quality food and drink. And he grew up in kind of like that kind of household with his, you know, his mother and father were all the time in the kitchen. Of course, so was his grandmother and his aunts. And so he just kind of grew up in this home where, of course, the kitchen is the heart of, and that's where everybody spent so much time. So it was just kind of ingrained in him. He was just kind of destined to be a chef. That was just all there was to say about that. He does have one little thing that he's kind of surprised about is he's got this little jealous streak, and he never really had it before. Mallya, there's just something that's just because she's so beautiful and talented and intelligent, and of course he's always seen, the guys were always attracted to her and drawn to her, and so are everybody kind of is. She just has that light about her, and so he was kind of surprised to kind of feel that tinge of jealousy, but at the same time, again, he's so self-assured that he doesn't let it get to him. He doesn't let that feeling fester and grow and become that ugly monster that jealousy can tend to be. And so I think that it's not going to be a problem. At least I hope it would never become a problem. Right now, though, he's very confident in himself and the relationship that it doesn't really affect him that much. Now, Mallya is, of course, an art lover. She's very, very creative and a muser. And she, ever since she was a small child, she loved to paint and draw and just be creative in all different kinds of ways. So it just felt natural to go to the art school to really hone in her talent and her craft and to become what her aspiration is, which is to be a painter extraordinaire. And so that is what she really is strives to be. She just wants to be an artist. She just wants to create. And that is her driving force. And she just has the talent and the imagination to make it happen. And I think that's one thing that really just made them click. Of course, they all went to the art institute, or not the art institute, but just the art school. And so I guess everybody there is pretty creative. But I think there was just something about her just being so kind of free spirited and light about it, and just so intelligent that she just really captivated him. She's also a bit squeamish. She doesn't like dirt or dirty things. She likes everything to be neat and organized, and I think that's really one of the seemingly small things about him that really she really appreciated and respected is because he is a neat person. He likes everything to be clean and tidy and in its place. So that just really just like, oh, that was like one of her things on her, imaginary list of things that she would look for in a guy or that she finds attractive in a guy, and he fit that bill. And so that just made them click. They're both creative, both very artsy, and they both like clean, organized things. And so there's a lot in common that they had, but they both come from different cultural type backgrounds. And so they were able to bring in the relationship, those differences, to inspire each other, and in their arts and in their crafts and stuff like that. So I just think that they just really, really complement each other. And I just absolutely, as I was creating them, I was just falling more and more in love with them because I was just like, they are a perfect match to me. And I just think that they both, again, complement each other, and they're just both very much happy and in love. And like I said, they are newlyweds, so this is their beginning this whole huge next stage of their life together, and it's just so exciting. I'm so excited for them. I know that sounds kind of strange maybe, but I just sit here and I'm just like so excited for them. And yeah, and I just think that I think that they have a great life ahead of them, hopefully. But anyways, you create that story for them, whether they have a great life or however their lives turn out. It's in your hands. I create these guys for you to put in your towns, to help populate your towns, or to make them your main household, and for you to just do with them what you will. I hope you guys enjoy them. I will say really, really quick that one of them has a piece of custom content on them. I think I changed out every item of their clothing and accessories and hair, and could not find where this piece of custom content is. So I do apologize for that. But if you do install them in your game, and that piece will make itself known, it won't mess up your game or anything like that. All you'll have to do is change out that article of clothing, and it will be over with. But yeah, so how you will find them is to hashtag channel HM Games into the search bar in the community gallery. And also on the left side of that community gallery window, there's advanced settings. You'll want to check mark show custom content so that they will show up in the gallery for you. I will leave all of that information in the description box. It's not that complicated. I know it sounds like a couple extra steps, but it's literally milliseconds of check marking a box. But so yeah, again, I do apologize for that. I tried my best to remove the custom content piece. I couldn't find which piece it was, but it will not mess up your game in any way. I promise you it won't. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these characters, and I hope you give them a great life and a great home, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!